Hi, this is Vicky from Learning Home Volunteers, and welcome to our learning session on bugs. Bugs actually is a word that refers to a number of classes of animals that we should take a look. Caterpillars are considered bugs, and they turn into butterflies, which are considered bugs. Crickets are considered bugs. Bees are bugs. Ladybugs are bugs. Earthworms are bugs. Beetles, even spiders are considered bugs. We're lucky to have some friends who are bugs which are going to come and visit you at your house. They are not pets, they're wild things. So after you've taken a good look at them and watched them, please release them back into nature so they can carry on with their lives. To help us understand our bug friends, we turn to books, and we have 4 books for this section. Our first one is entitled Bugs. And Nicole introduces us to some of the attributes about bugs and shows us pictures of lots of different kinds of bugs that you might find outside. Our next book is actually written by the author of The Hungry Caterpillar, which we've read in the past. And this one is called The Quiet Cricket. Now, this is about a very quiet cricket who thinks he's lost his voice, but, well, you'll see when you listen to the book. Our next book is actually The Grouchy Ladybug. And this is a book all about sharing. Do you think that the grouchy ladybug wants to share? Hmm. Our last book is written by Eric Carle, too, and is about spiders, about a spider who, despite all the busyness that's happening around her, is still able to get her web done. Well, our first bug guest is actually crickets, and they're contained in plastic containers with holes on the top and the bottom of the container. And this is, there's a place for them to hide. They're very shy. Crickets are actually insects, and these guys are really tiny. So please share with your child how tiny they are and how big they are in comparison to the cricket. Now, the cricket is depending on them to handle the container gently and not to shake it or to hurt them. And crickets can actually jump, crawl, and fly. Most of the time, they like to hide, and they hide under leaves and eat dead leaves, producing dirt. They have 6 legs. You can see if you can find them all, 2 eyes, and have 3 parts to their body. And if you use your magnifying glass, can you find their mouth? What about their eyes and their legs? And what are they doing with those antennas that they have? Well, this short video actually shows the crickets moving around, checking out their new space. Now, the girls have long sticks coming from their bottoms, you see, like this one. And the boys do not have that long stick. The crickets don't like to be in the open, and most of the time they hide in dark spaces. Do you see any of them hiding? They like cool spaces too. And we provided air and food and water for the little crickets. And you can see here, some are actually having a snack. The one on top is a girl cricket, and the one on the bottom is a boy. Look at them eat. They must be hungry, huh? In this, we can actually hear the crickets making noises. And in fact, it's chirping to make it so that the other crickets know where they are. They make this noise by actually shaking their wings. Did you see the noise? Our next group is a guest is an earthworm. Now they arrived last week and we created a home for them. We put dirt in the containers and then put worms in the actual container. And you can see that they're organizing their new dirt to be just perfect for them. Earthworms live in the dirt and they even eat dirt, and their job is to make the dirt looser and better so that plants can grow well in the dirt. They like the dirt to be cool and moist, so please don't store them anywhere where there's direct sunlight. It makes it too hot and they'll die. They have no legs, no eyes, and no ears, so they can't hear or see you. And they have a mouth which eats the dirt, and then they poop. Oh my goodness, they're way in dirt every day, but they can sense touch or vibration and will move. This is their way out of getting, their way of getting away is to actually twist really really quickly, so they can the grasp of maybe a bird. Check how fast our earthworm friends can actually go. When they're not in the dirt, they get a little bit nervous, so they don't like the birds to eat them. So they're moving fast to get away to find dirt again. When you're finished looking at them, please put them back in the dirt because that's their real home. If you feel comfortable taking the worm out of the container, we can do a little experiment to understand the worm, whether they like to be warm or wet or dry. So you take a paper towel and wet half of the towel and then put the earthworm in the middle. Does it move to the dry side or to the wet side? And you can record your answer on the sheet. This is activity number 4, and ladybugs actually have wings that allow them to fly from plant to plant. This ladybug has found some aphids to eat. Cool. And on those little sheets provided with the ladybugs, we get to practice a little bit of writing. Ooh, look, they're eating an aphid right there. For our learners that have control over their writing instruments, you can help them identify the letter and practice each stroke. Don't stress out if their rendition of the letter doesn't look exactly like the letter. We're working on 2 skills here. One is the recognition of the letter shape, and the other is to have enough control. Both of those require practice. Well, that's all for this week. Don't forget to return your visitors to the outside when you're done. Release crickets and ladybugs in the shade next to plants. And for the earthworm, dig a hole in a potted plant and drop it in and cover it with the earth. Thank you for having them visit your house, and praise your children, please, for being so kind and gentle with their visitors. We really appreciate them being good hosts. That's all.